बेटे थे उनके ऊपर नहीं करने अभी तक 19 घंटे 13 मिनट सदन का समय बर्बाद हुआ है।
जो उचित समझो वही करो।
अपने व्यक्तिगत संबंधों के आधार पर व्यभिचार करके जो नेहरू गांधी परिवार ने किया है उसको जानने का अधिकार, इसलिए मैं लाइब्रेरी बनाऊंगा।
There is no question of anybody raising any hands on the Prime Minister, trying to hurt him or any such thing.
So what really happened inside Parliament, that still remains a mystery, and at the centre of a massive political debate even now. Was an attack plan against the Prime Minister foiled? Joining us is somebody who herself was an eyewitness to the proceedings, Anupriya Patel, MOS Health. Joining us on the buck stops here. Ma'am, a question that everyone is asking. What really happened inside the Lok Sabha when women parliamentarians were advancing towards the Prime Minister's seat? Was it in an aggressive gesture? What did you see?
Thank you, Padmaja. Let me first clarify that I wasn't really present in the House because I was traveling to Dubai to participate in the World Government Summit. But I did see the video footage and I spoke to a few of my colleagues. And what I could make out that the day, the Prime Minister was scheduled to reply to the debate on the motion of address and he was about to come to the House, that was the time right before Prime Minister's arrival. Some Congress MPs, particularly the women MPs, they had gathered round Prime Minister's seat and they had even blocked the aisle from where the Prime Minister walks up to his seat. And what I learned that the posture was very aggressive. So it appears quite abnormal. It's really not a normal phenomenon because I fail to understand why Congress party in the first place would make women MPs go and stand next to the Prime Minister's seat. Why specifically women MPs needed to ghirao that seat in that manner? And is it really, some kind of a design? Because no one can really threaten a duly elected Prime Minister in this manner and stop him from delivering his address in the House. But the Congress party did, the oldest party, did toe down the entire parliamentary procedures and parliamentary democracy, which is very unfortunate. And I'm deeply saddened with the state of affairs.
Do you really think they would have attacked the Prime Minister? How? Because the Congress is saying we were just carrying a banner, those MPs were just carrying a banner. What could they have possibly done?
Okay, then I have a question to ask. Why could the MPs not stand and raise slogans or hold their banners on their side of the well? And why is it that only women MPs were made to go next to the Prime Minister's seat? Isn't it strange? It's absolutely beyond comprehension. And then you hear the Honorable Speaker, who's the custodian of the House, he makes a statement from the chair itself inside the House that, he had information from some credible sources that something unpleasant is being planned, might happen, which is why he was compelled to advise the Prime Minister not to come to the House that day. And then why were the women MPs standing in the aisle? What was the reason? Have you ever witnessed before that MPs block the aisle from where the Prime Minister has to walk? That's really strange. Could someone from the Congress party really explain? This is an answer we are looking for.
Because the Congress
it's a serious breach of the decorum that you put your women MPs at the forefront. That's my question.
Because the Congress is saying, bhai, what's wrong with the women MPs? They are also emancipated. They are strong women. Is the BJP scared of women? Is the NDA scared of women?
That's a very lame kind of an allegation that the Congress party is putting on the NDA government. We're a government which has actually initiated a scheme, a slew of schemes for women empowerment. I don't want to get into the details of the schemes, but can the Congress party tell me, can they explain why were the women MPs blocking the aisle from where the Prime Minister had to walk in? I mean, did you not want the Prime Minister to come inside, take his seat and then make his address, respond to the debate? Did you not want that?
Where do we go from here? You know, if now there is an insinuation or a suggestion that women MPs from the opposition could have attacked or blocked or maybe in some way jostled with the Prime Minister, are we now going down a path where perhaps we are going to witness fisticuffs inside Parliament?
Perhaps that's a question Congress party needs to answer. I mean, what was the reason for women MPs to assume an aggressive posture inside the House? What was the need? You can be on your side of the well and you can protest. There are very established procedures for protesting inside the House. And where are we going? That's something Congress needs to ponder upon. I mean, Congress party every day with every session is stooping down to a new low. And this is the party which has ruled over the country for the largest period of time, post-independence. So is this the level of behavior which is expected from a big national party which has ruled the country for decades and which understands the parliamentary procedures and practices very well?
Because their grouse is that we are not being allowed to speak until the time the LOP is allowed to speak. You know, till he is allowed to talk about General Narvane's book, no business is going to take place because that is his fundamental right which is being impinged upon.
You know, Padmaja, I have a feeling that Congress party somewhere is living in an era where they used to be in power and they are just not able to accept the fact that their party has been rejected by the voter of this country again and again. So it is very difficult for them to see any other alliance or any other government which is occupying the treasury benches now. So every session you see the LOP, he will just pick up some baseless issue from somewhere. Sometimes it is SIR, sometimes it is Rafale, and then you see the results. Every election, what is happening? So I think it's time for Congress party to actually undertake an introspection. Where are they heading? Are they really raising issues of public concern which require Parliament's attention? What are they doing? They want to discuss a book or a piece of that book which is not being published. Parliament is not a forum to discuss books. There would be so many books. Do you want to make Parliament, Lok Sabha, a battleground for books?
But that's what it seems to be becoming.
Parliament is meant for.
Because your NDA
Parliament
colleague
is here.
Your NDA colleague Nishikant Dubey brought his whole bag full of books as well.
Yes, because it is becoming because the Congress party does not have the intention to run the House smoothly. You know, they want to hijack the Parliament proceedings all the time. They just want to paralyze the Parliament. They don't want the House to function. That's why I said every time they will pick up some false narrative, they will pick up some irrelevant issue and they will stall the House and they will not let the Parliament function.
But Nishikant Dubey is also threatening
to ponder where exactly are they heading.
That's a very good question because now we also have a project of, we have Mr. Nishikant Dubey saying that I'm going to make a library which is going to have all the books about the Nehru Gandhi family, all that the government of the Congress has done to the country, and this will show the Makari and Bhrashtachar of the Congress. So it is going to be a battle of books from both sides.
See, I mean, he's an MP of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and he can make a library. He can keep whatever books he likes or he doesn't like. It's not the question of making a library or keeping a book. The question is of maintaining the standards of parliamentary functioning and proceedings. That's what we are here for, and it is the responsibility of both sides, I am saying. And the government has tried its best. The Speaker or the Ministers, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, everybody. We tried our best. We tried to, convince the opposition that let's make the House function. So it's not about, again I am saying, it's not about somebody's individual desire to create a library or a book or discuss a piece of a book. It's about how we want to run the parliament in this country, which we pride as, you know, the parliament of the biggest democracy, the mother of democracy. And the whole country is watching what is being done in the parliament. You know, what message do you think, what impression do you think we are giving to the common voter who sees that, oh my God, the women MPs are now, today they are taking that posture where, you know, anything could happen in the heat of the moment. Maybe they just throw papers. But what message does it send? And is that the way to protest inside the house? Is that the level that we want to go down to? One really needs to think that we all have this responsibility to uphold the standards of dignity and decorum inside the house. And what the Congress party is doing is totally unacceptable. It is very, very unfortunate.
You know, all of your colleagues, the lady colleagues especially from other parties cutting across party lines, especially those who were accused of, you know, trying to march towards the Prime Minister's seat, if they are watching you right now, what would you say?
Can you repeat the question?
If all of your parliamentary colleagues, you know, especially the lady MPs from other parties who were accused of marching towards the Prime Minister's seat, if they are watching you right now, what would you say to them?
I would just say to them that if their party has a genuine issue to protest, it is their responsibility. They have to protest along with the male MPs. But there are established procedures and one must respect those procedures. Otherwise, the dignity, the decorum of this institution, which we pride on, will just go down. It is everybody's responsibility. And we believe in our constitution, and this is the temple of democracy. We all are responsible for maintaining that decorum. Women MPs have every right to protest. But then you have to exercise your wisdom in deciding what's the right manner, what's the acceptable way, what's the established procedure for protesting inside the house. Every MP has equal rights, irrespective of being a male MP or a female MP. We're all MPs, we do have the right to protest.
Or as Rahul Gandhi repeats very often these days, for all of the MPs who are disrupting so far, maybe they should look within and think, jo uchit samjho, wo karo. Ms. Anupriya Patel, thanks very much for speaking to us.